This is English for Daily Living, a program geared towards helping non-native speakers of English develop their listening, speaking, reading, and writing skills. Welcome to another presentation of English for Daily Living. That's English for Daily Living. And I'm your host, Dwight Michael Berridge. I'm delighted for the opportunity to be here once again. It's been a while since I've been in the studio, and I'm telling you, I hope that you may have a wonderful, a very prosperous 2024. Now, on the last edition of the program, I can recall last year, just before we went into the break, we looked at the use of apostrophes, the apostrophe in English, using apostrophe. The apostrophe, if you can recall, the apostrophe looks like this. This is an apostrophe, all right? So, very easy to do. You make a circle, and then you can just bring it down of that tail there. You know, that's what we call an apostrophe, right? It's very important using an apostrophe in English, because the apostrophe does many things. It helps you to clarify it gives you, adds precision and clarity to your writing, and it also allows you to be able to pause when you're reading. When you meet when you're reading, so the writer, you can stop and give emphasis to certain parts of the sentence. You know, a punctuation sign, when it's used as a comma, when this same sign is used as a comma, okay, in a sentence, John and I, okay, we love, okay, you have a comma there, so it's very important, okay. Peter's, when it's on top, it's an apostrophe. Peter's book. Okay, so punctuation marks, the apostrophe is one of the punctuation signs, and it's very important to know. Now, the last time we were here, we looked at using the apostrophe. We spoke about many things. We spoke about using the apostrophe to show possession. For example, we had things like Liam and Liam's. Let's see, we had Beth's parrot. So we have the noun Beth. Okay, and then we have the apostrophe showing the ownership. We put the apostrophe and then use the S. Beth's parrot. So it's done like this. In this instance, we have the apostrophe and then the S. Beth's parrot. Okay, and then we looked at, so one noun, and then we had the apostrophe. Moses' sister. Sounds kind of clumsy when we say Moses is, you know, we say Moses' sister. So this noun ends with an S, so we just put the apostrophe after that S. We have Moses' sister. We spoke of joint nouns. Two nouns, Liam and Beth. So Liam and Beth's parrot, that's what we do. Liam and Beth. So we don't say Liam's apostrophe and Beth's. One apostrophe is showing ownership of both. Both of them have joint ownership, so we have Liam and Beth's parrot. Okay, so that's very important for us to know. And today, as we continue, because this is a very lengthy topic, and as we continue, we can look at, explain, go back over the rules with the apostrophe when it comes to showing, to indicate possession. All right, so let's look at this. We had said think this marker, this one is the marker that is very, that leaves a stain on the board. Okay, now look, let's look at this one. For singular nouns, for example, we have something like cat, a singular noun cat, and we have the noun tail. We want to show ownership. We want to say that the tail belongs to the cat. So we want to say that the tail belongs to the cat. What do? We use an apostrophe. Cat's tail, the cat's tail. A singular noun. Okay, and so we have the cat's tail. That's one example. We can also, if the noun is plural, you want to say the dog, we have dogs. Dog is our noun. Okay, we have dog, and we have the dogs. We have more than one dog, so we have dogs, and we have the collars. The collars. The dog's collars. The collars belonging to the dogs. Plural noun. Okay? So what do? Because this noun is plural, we put the apostrophe after that. So the dog's collars. Right? The dog's collars. This is a plural noun. It's a plural noun. Alright. Let's move this along. I think I need to, right, maybe a little better. Alright, now then, we want to talk about plural nouns that are irregular. A noun like children. So we have children, okay, 1 child, 2 children, 6 children, 7 children. So the plural of child is children. Children, and we have things that they possess. They own the toys. So we want to say the children's toys, so that the toys belong to the children. What do? We show that the toys belong to the children. And so what do? Use the apostrophe, children's, the children's toys. Okay? This is a plural noun. The children's toys. Okay. So those are some of the things that we discussed in the last edition of English for Daily Living. Now I'm going to give you some examples. We're going to give you 3 to work on. The first one going to be the rabbit. 1. Write the possessive. Write these nouns with the possess with apostrophe. Okay, so we have number 1, the rabbits. We have rabbit. I'm gonna take out the, and I'm going to give you 2 nouns. I'll give you rabbit, and I'm going to give you I. Then I'm going to say I have cats, and I have owners. Then I have women. Okay, and I have fellowship. Alright. So we want to put the apostrophe. What do we say? Rabbit and I. So we want to say, we have to go the rabbits I. The cat's owners. It's plural already, so apostrophe goes here. Woman, women, so the, women's, it's a plural noun, so it's irregular. Okay, the plural form, so we take the apostrophe, women's fellowship. Alright, that's what we do. Okay, now then, as we move along, what we want to do today, we're going to set up a chart in our book for just to reinforce what we mentioned in the previous lesson as we continue with this very important aspect of our writing. Okay, so we're going to set up a chart. Let's see if we can get this up and running, clean very nicely. Alright, so let's set up a chart in our book. And some columns, we have 4 columns. We have singular and the singular possessive. So in the first column we have singular. Then we have singular possessive. Then in the third column we have plural. And then we have plural possessive. Alright. So what we want to do is, I'm going to give you an example. You write one noun. For example, I have temple. Example is temple. That's a noun, a temple, and we want to put the possessive, of that noun, the possessive form. So we make in 4 columns, headed. We have singular, singular, possessive. Then we have singular. We have plural, the plural of the noun, and the plural possessive. Make the column, write these forms of each of the following words. Okay? If you don't know how to spell a plural form, you can always check your dictionary. So the first one, example, we have temple. Temple. And the singular, the possessive would be temples. That's what you do. Temples. Singular, temples. The plural of temple is temples. Remember we said to form the plural of a noun, most nouns we add s. So temples, and the possessive form of that noun is temples. You put the apostrophe outside. Okay, let's give you 10 of them. Number 1. We have 10 to do. So, governor. Okay, I'm going to scatter them. Then I have secretaries. Secretaries. Okay. I have bird. I have deer. Deers. I have let's see, I have men or man. That's man. Then I have picture. I have class. Classes. Then I have chief. Then I have mouse. I have also pencils. Right, so let's see what we do. Okay, come up with the missing ones. Alright. Look at those quickly. See what we can do. Okay, let's go ahead as we wrap up today's edition of English for Daily Living. So governor, the singular possessive form would be governor. Okay, it's singular, so we show the possessive case, we put governors. Governors. Then in the plural form, we have governors. And then we have governors. Put the apostrophe outside. Bird, the plural of bird, the singular, bird, a bird's eye view. So we put the apostrophe outside, birds. Secretaries would have been, this would have been down here, yes. Birds. And birds, plural. Over here we have birds. Apostrophe outside. Secretaries, the singular noun is secretary. And the singular possessive is secretaries. Over here we have secretaries. Then we have, over here we have dear, singular. Dears, possessive. Dear, okay, the dear. And we have dear. Okay. Okay. The plural of man is men. And then we have the singular form man. So the possessive of the singular, man's. A man's world. It's a man's world. So we have men for the plural. And then we have men's, the possessive case. Picture. Picture. Pictures. Over here we have pictures. And then pictures. Chief. Chiefs. The chiefs. Then we have the chief, plural. Chiefs. And then we have chiefs. Mouse, mouses. Then the plural of mouse is mice. And then over here we have mices. Okay. There's one more. I think we're missing how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 8. So 7, 8, 9. Okay, I think let's put another, try to see if we get another one in. Oh, we have pencil. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. There's one in here. Let's put 7. Alright. So there's one in here, class. And then we have class, classes. Right? Then classes over here. Okay? Then they have pencil, pencils over here. So we had pencil in the singular. Pencils. And over here we have pencils. Alright. So that's how we do that. Okay? It could be a bit daunting for some students, but once we practice, we can improve these structures here. I want to thank you very much for your attention today, and I look forward to coming your way next week for another edition of English for Daily Living. Until then, I'm Michael Berridge reminding you that practice brings you towards perfection. I was told that it doesn't make perfect, so we have to keep practicing, and we will certainly arrive at our destination one day. Until I come here again, I'm out of here.
You've been viewing English for Daily Living, a program geared towards helping non-native speakers of English develop their listening, speaking, reading, and writing skills. Hope that you did learn something on today's edition. Look forward to seeing you next time on English for Daily Living. Bye-bye.